9 months of planning, 24 Navy SEALs, 2 stealth helicopters, 40 minutes in the compound, 1 target, Osama bin Laden. William McRaven, the mastermind of Operation Neptune Spear, wasn't most afraid of death or failure while planning this operation. His greatest fear was killing innocent civilians. How did this Texas commander? But none were as complex and risky as the bin Laden operation. The Operation Neptune Spear planning process was an epic struggle. CIA intelligence, SEAL Team 6 capabilities, Pakistani airspace infiltration, collateral damage minimization. Every detail had to be perfect, because a single mistake could compromise the entire operation. The most impressive part is this: McRaven never lost his humanity while planning this ultimate military operation. "We're warriors, not killers," he would say. "Our job is to eliminate threats while protecting innocents." Before we dive into William McRaven's incredible story, let us quickly introduce ourselves. On this channel, we share the world's most inspiring true stories. We tell tales of the power of human will, the limits of courage, and the epic journeys of people who achieved the impossible. If you want to watch more of these compelling stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Share in the comments below. Now, let's get to William McRaven's magnificent journey from Texas farms to Navy SEAL training, from underwater demolitions to Special Operations Command, and finally, to the 40-minute ultimate mission. Typical of a military family: constant moving, discipline, early exposure to service values. But Bill showed a different kind of leadership potential from childhood. The family experienced frequent relocations due to military assignments. Bill lived in California, North Carolina, and France. This cultural exposure would later provide an advantage in international operations. He developed the ability to adapt to each new environment and learn to work with different people. During his high school years, Bill was successful both athletically and academically. He was competitive in track and field, especially excelling in long-distance running. This endurance training would be critical for later Navy SEAL training. He was also academically strong, particularly in mathematics and science. He started at the University of Texas at Austin as a journalism major. Throughout his college years, Bill took leadership roles and was active in extracurricular activities. He participated in the ROTC program and developed an interest in a military career. His journalism background would later contribute to his public speaking and communication skills. In 1977, he graduated from the University of Texas and was commissioned as a naval officer. Initial naval training began in San Diego. Young Ensign McRaven was immediately drawn to maritime operations and sought challenging assignments. Instead of a standard naval career, he showed interest in special operations. In 1978, McRaven volunteered for Navy SEAL training. At that time, SEALs were a relatively small and specialized unit. Basic underwater demolition, SEAL BUDS training in Coronado, California, was extremely demanding. When the class started, there were 150-plus candidates. Only 35 would remain at graduation. BUDS training was brutal. Physical conditioning, underwater operations, combat diving, demolitions, small unit tactics. Each phase was designed to push candidates to their mental and physical limits. McRaven's background in athletics helped, but nothing could fully prepare for the intensity of BUDS. First phase was basic conditioning. Daily PT sessions, long runs, swimming, obstacle courses. Instructors constantly applied pressure on candidates to quit. The ring the bell option was always available. Candidates only had to ring a brass bell to quit. McRaven was tempted multiple times, but persevered. HellWeek was the most infamous part of BUDS. For 5 days, minimal sleep, total 4 hours. Constant physical activity, cold water exposure, mental stress tests. Candidates experienced hallucinations from sleep deprivation. McRaven developed hypothermia and was temporarily removed from training by the medical team. After medical recovery, McRaven faced a decision: quit or continue. He could roll back to a previous class and repeat HellWeek. McRaven chose to continue. The failure is not an option mentality developed during this period. On his second attempt, he successfully completed HellWeek. This experience significantly boosted his confidence and established mental toughness. He developed the philosophy, if you can survive HellWeek, you can survive anything. Second phase focused on diving and underwater operations. Combat diving, underwater navigation, demolitions placement. McRaven was naturally gifted at underwater operations. Calm under pressure, precise navigation, technical competence. These skills would be critical in later leadership. Third phase was land warfare. Small unit tactics, weapons training, patrol operations, intelligence gathering. McRaven's leadership abilities emerged here. He showed natural tactical understanding, team coordination, and mission planning capabilities. In 1979, McRaven successfully graduated BUDS with Class 95. He earned the Navy SEAL Trident and was assigned to SEAL Team 1 in San Diego. His professional SEAL career was beginning, and he would develop skills over the next decade. At SEAL Team 1, McRaven participated in a variety of missions. In the Cold War context, reconnaissance operations, training exercises, readiness missions. During this period, he learned small unit leadership and developed tactical expertise. He understood team dynamics and learned to integrate individual skills into team objectives. Throughout the 1980s, McRaven made multiple deployments in the Pacific Theater: Philippines, Japan, Korea, regional operations and training partnerships. He developed cultural sensitivity and understood the importance of international cooperation. These experiences would be valuable in later joint operations. During career progression, McRaven pursued advanced training opportunities. He earned a master's degree in national security affairs at Naval Postgraduate School. He combined academic rigor with military experience and developed strategic thinking. aligned with new requirements. When Afghanistan operations began, McRaven made multiple deployments, planning and executing counter-terrorism missions. He pursued Taliban and Al-Qaeda targets in complex terrain, urban warfare, mountain operations, intelligence. Security measures, civilian presence, there were multiple unknowns. Mission options were developed: drone strike, bombing mission, special operations raid. Each option's pros and cons were evaluated. McRaven recommended a special operations raid for precision and control. SEAL Team 6 of Operation Target Identification. Training was executed exactly in real conditions. Communication was maintained with headquarters throughout. Bin Laden's location was identified on the 3rd floor. SEAL team members ascended carefully. Resistance was minimal, but caution was maintained. The target was confirmed and eliminated according to mission parameters. Extensive intelligence materials were collected: computers, documents, communications equipment, valuable information about Al-Qaeda operations. Materials were evacuated for analysis. In 2014, McRaven retired from the Navy after 37 years of service. Distinguished career in special operations, leadership at multiple levels, historic mission accomplishment. After retirement, McRaven accepted a chancellor position at the University of Texas. He focused on educational leadership, public service, and youth development. He transferred military expertise to the civilian sector. He developed a public speaking career on motivational topics. His Make Your Bed speech became a viral sensation and articulated his leadership philosophy. He emphasized simple principles, profound impact, and personal responsibility. He started an author career on leadership and military experience topics. He published books sharing lessons learned from decades of service. He aimed to inspire the next generation of leaders. Legacy assessment was complex. Successful military career, historic mission leadership, post-service contributions. Comprehensive impact on military and civilian communities. McRaven's transformation from Texas farm boy to global operations commander demonstrated that excellence emerges from the combination of character, competence, and moral courage. His leadership during the Bin Laden operation proved that technical precision must be balanced with ethical considerations. The 40 minutes in Abbottabad represented the culmination of decades of training, planning, and character development. Every HellWeek challenge, every underwater mission, every leadership lesson contributed to that moment when America's most wanted terrorist was finally brought to justice. William McRaven's journey from Texas farm boy to Bin Laden Operation Mastermind demonstrates the power of discipline, moral courage, and strategic thinking. From Navy SEAL training to force excellence through discipline, success through character. The lessons he learned during his SEAL training days are still relevant today: perseverance, teamwork, moral courage. True leaders never lose their moral compass, even in darkness.